Man, I really wish we could just hang out,
Yeah,
watch stupid YouTube videos,
that would be nice.
Google our names, and then feel bad about ourselves.
Hey, what a goober. Oh, God, he's dead.
Oh, those were the days.
Those were the days, indeed.
Times were tough, so I sold my soul. And I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil looked me in the eye, now I look the other way. What else could I do? I just stared at the doorway and knew I'd rather be drunk with you.
Hey, Internet! Highway 47 and Star Trek. What better combination exists in the plane of reality that we are forced against our will to inhabit with every day of our lives? I'm Shaggy B. With me is Draco Funk.
I am here with you.
That's right.
Scrodrick's in a meeting.
Scrodrick is in a meeting being told about TPS reports and how they're not meeting targets, and so I don't know what the hell they talk about. What do people with normal person jobs talk about in meetings?
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Are you there?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
You pumped out.
Yes, that's right. I think we probably just answered the question I asked. Actually, I was trying to say what do actual people talk about in meetings, and as it turns out, you were like, "Oh, hey, is my connection working? Are you there? Is this?" Yeah, that's pretty much what meetings are now.
I used, meetings. I'd go to all these meetings and I'd sit there, and I'd always how long until this meeting's over?
That's all I ever think about. We want to encourage you to really explore these things that we're being paid to tell you to do, and yeah.
You know what it was? What really annoyed me?
What's that?
There were people there that were up there presenting to the meeting, and they were presenting to the meeting because they were told they have to present a meeting. They don't want to present it.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to sit through it.
Either that, or they find the one person on Earth who gives a damn about whatever it is they're talking about. And they're like, this is the coolest thing ever, and I've dedicated my life to animated pictures of giraffes from this website that you can use to attach on your emails because this changed my life, and I found Jesus in this picture, and that person,
Or they're trying to sell you something.
Yeah, which sometimes it's the same thing, but then either way, you're kind of I feel bad for how useless this is to me, but do your thing. I'll just be browsing Reddit on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's not what we're doing. We're watching Star Trek.
Yeah.
So fuck all that shit. We're going to watch Star Trek. This is Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 2, Episode 20, The Emissary. With
also known as Worf Gets Laid.
Also known as Worf commits gohra, or whatever they probably call Klingon sex. I don't know. Do they have redundant orgasms and everything? If everything's redundant, I'd
never thought about that.
And Kalar is only half Klingon, so
1.5.
Yeah.
Let's not.
Does his
stop. I think no. This episode has an IMDb rating of 7.6. It aired June 24th, 1989. What were you doing June 24th, 1989?
June 24th, 1989. Sometime that summer there was a massive thunderstorm that hit our house, which I remember really clearly because it took all of our yard furniture that was built solidly out of hardwood and took 2 people to carry, blew all of it out of our yard and into the pond.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But I don't know if it was the June 24th of 1989 or some other date, but it seemed like late spring, early summer.
Yeah, it could have been in there.
Could have been.
Totally. Yeah, and I wish I had a pond.
Well, that was the downside to the pond. was would fall into the pond, and then it would be in the pond and not where you could like get to it.
Yeah.
There's apparently like an early '80s electric lawnmower, like riding lawnmower, like upside down in that pond somewhere. For because of reasons. Because my dad paid the neighbor kid to mow the yard in it, and he like totally drove it into the pond accidentally, and almost drowned. And he quit paying people to mow the lawn after that.
Huh.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah. So I mean, there are downsides to a pond, but most of the time it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But never mind that. We're watching Star Trek.
Yeah, and we are watching it on Hulu.
That's right.
Which for some reason isn't on the right episode for me, and I can't get it.
Well, I hope this is the episode we need, because this is right after Manhunt, and that's the last one we did.
Yeah, and for some reason my Hulu thinks I'm on season 4.
Oh. Well, that is a better season, so... Season 2 is not bad. Like season 2 is good.
Honestly, season 3 is one of my favorite seasons.
Season 2 has the quality of being not among the best, but the show could not have been without it.
Yeah.
Like everything that happened in season 2 was necessary to get to all the later episodes that were really good.
Anyway, we're watching this on Hulu. You can watch it on whatever version you want to. DVD, Blu-ray, Netflix, Prime. You can pay for like $2 to watch one episode on YouTube for some reason.
If you have the Columbia House VHS collection, then by all means.
Yeah.
We had the first 4 tapes or so of that.
Yeah, I couldn't. We didn't have a VCR back like at this time.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we did the Columbia House thing, and it was like it was the way all those things were in the early 90s, where it was like the first one was like $5, and then the second one was like $8, and then the third one was like $12, and then eventually it got up to like $30 per tape.
Yeah.
Once they got you hooked. It was the same way with like we got most of a Funk and Wagnalls encyclopedia in 1991 the same way. Mm-hmm. Because like by the time we got to the T's, the individual volumes were so expensive that we were just like, nah, fuck it.
Yeah, nothing important happened.
Yeah, who cares about George Washington or like vegetables or something? I don't know. But yeah, the internet came anyway, so whatever. But anyway,
you know what? I just realized.
What's that?
I don't think I've ever opened the Z encyclopedia.
Ever?
I don't think I have.
Well, you've got a mission, my friend. When it is safe to be seen in public again, then go to a public library and see if they still have an encyclopedia.
And then look at this. I'm just going to pick up the Z.
That's right. And whatever you find, we'll do an episode of Highway 47 about. We'll do a podcast about whatever you open it to.
All right.
Join us for the Highway 47 Z cast. Anyway, we're watching this on Hulu, so get it up there, start it up, hit pause, 10-second rewind, and you're ready to go.
Did you just tell everybody to get it up?
I did. That's what Worf did in this episode. So be like Worf. You suppose there are like compatibility issues, like physically? Like, does it have like spines?
Is it barbed?
Is it barbed? It's like a cat, except presumably much bigger, like orders of magnitude bigger.
Oh, let's start this before we go down places we don't want to go.
Yeah, Oh, hey, wait a minute. Scrodrick's meeting is over. Let's see if we can get him in here.
Yeah, totally.
This is where we add like the drowning music from Sonic the Hedgehog.
No.
Scrodrick is here. We've done the intro and everything, and like I was just about to count us in. We're on Next Gen Season 2, Episode 20.
On Hulu.
On Hulu.
And you watch that by pressing play and then hitting the 10-second rewind, and then you're fucking ready, and then we'll count you in.
That's right. That's right.
Everybody, don't tell Scrodrick we've already said that.
No, I figured, but I'm saying it.
And we love it when you say it.
That's right. Draco Funk, I'm pretty sure that was the edition we had. I guess it was 93, but that is exactly it. Like the cover is exactly it.
Okay.
Does that only go up to T?
No, I assume not.
Okay, so I just got out of boring employee forum. So which episode again?
Season 2, Episode 20, The Emissary, which has an IMDb rating of whatever it was, because I forgot. I don't think I was paying attention, actually.
Thanks.
I was somehow a minute into that episode.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm still confused about the logistics of how Worf, is it
How he found time to,
Well, is it like the dagger where if you press the base, like 2 more come out the sides? Like
You'll have to ask the dude that has, like a 2/3 of that in the Reddit thread.
I've seen the Ripley's Believe It or Not episode where they just they're trying to figure out a way to film it for TV, and so they have him walk up to a wall, and then you see 2 wet spots appear on the wall.
Oh no!
Like a foot apart,
So let's get the show on the road.
Let's do it. All right, so this is Star Trek: The Next Generation, Season 2, Episode 20, The Emissary, and we're starting it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, good. They're cramped around a table that's too small because the set was tiny. Bend it like Data. My favorite part is that Data could totally see Worf's cards from where he's sitting. Let the Klingon win.
But nobody says let the android win.
He doesn't play by Chewbacca rules.
Exactly.
Rip your arm out of its socket if he loses.
See, I play poker like Will Riker, where I just throw chips in the pile and then I lose. It's a lot of fun. Like, it really is. See, like he just threw a bunch of chips in and then folded. Must be the tea still affecting her. Brent Spiner hadn't practiced his shuffling very much yet. Hey, oh man, you remember when poker was more than just Texas Hold'em?
Mm-hmm.
I miss those days. Used to play 7-card stud.
I did too.
How do you keep track of that many different types of emergency signals?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, which one is that?
11?
Yeah,
The world turned blue and
Yeah, right.
started vomiting on the bridge.
That was
Shit.
the last episode.
The ship's inside out? No, shit, that's class 12.
Stop.
They're keeping their cards close to their chest. You see, because they were just playing poker. Oh God!
Yeah.
My volume's up really high because I was listening to weird MIDI files from Draco Funk.
Don't skip the intro, Scrodrick.
Okay.
Oh man, we spent like the last hour listening to stuff we wrote like in the last 20 years.
Nice. I got to see an employee forum where one of the things they had on there had unnecessary apostrophes, and it drove me nuts the entire time it was on the screen. And I almost went ballistic in the chat, but then I'm like, oh no, the CEO will see that.
Yeah, I love when they're like, give some feedback for this session. I'm like, you spelled every fourth word wrong.
Like,
not...
please let me proofread the slides. You know?
Yes. Like, did you take an English class ever?
Like, I remember, way back, I applied for a job at the newspaper, and they wouldn't hire me because I didn't have, like, a degree in some sort of, like, English associated field. And then I see a bunch of typos in the paper. I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Yup.
Kalar was originally supposed to be half Vulcan, half Klingon.
That would have been
awful.
How would they even do that?
She originally she was in an episode earlier as a Vulcan.
Yeah,
I can believe that.
Of course, like, you know how the Vulcans can get really super pissed, and then that be half Klingon. Would have been a stoic Klingon that would have snapped on everybody.
Yeah, really. I don't want to meet a half Vulcan, half Klingon. That's like, the more I think about it, yeah, you're right. That's like the most terrifying possible Star Trek alien. I'd almost rather meet a Jemadar. Yeah, weird uniform.
Gromik?
Gromik. Gee. Wonder what that's like.
I keep wanting her to say
Wait, I had
Gromik.
something else. Oh, no.
We're the only ship in the quadrant.
Well, that's pretty hardcore.
Worf's back there like, I know someone just shorter than 2 meters. Man, I love how they talk about it for a long time instead of getting her out of that fucking probe. God, this is weird. Why would they do this?
You were late.
Yeah.
I'm glad we don't have any more Picard to watch right now.
Yeah, really.
Like, I just am dreading that.
Oh. We were going to do Discovery, weren't we?
Yeah.
Wow.
Honestly, after the first season, it's not. Second season's better.
Well, how close do you need to beam that thing up?
You got to get its warp field inside of your warp field. I'm just making that up.
And that would have made sense in Enterprise. They would have said that. I did like how there were times in Enterprise when you could like see the warp field.
The music here is very actually nice.
Yeah. They did some polished shit in the second season. They really did.
That was almost best of both worlds ish.
Yeah, I'm out.
Bye, Jordy.
And he was never heard from again.
Well, he would have fallen in love immediately.
True.
So that would have been awkward.
I mean, whenever it happens to Jordy, it's awkward.
You all right, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just uses that thing on her face, you know?
Oh, when she takes that off, they're totally normal now.
No, she just trying to impress you.
Yeah, right.
I was hoping,
Oh.
Oh, damn it.
I thought she was over 2 meters. Oh, hey, that shot of Data they used in like 5 episodes. I sense hostility.
Academy girlfriend.
Because they're dumb enough to think it's still going on.
Well, that's the assumption. All the praying and the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. If they like dock, they'll form the salad spoon.
Mm-hmm. I mean, could they send a third ship to Spork?
I need to buy some metal sporks.
Some camping sporks with like the edges and stuff.
No, just some like nice looking ones that I can put in my silverware drawer and like with people.
Yeah, we shall find another choice. You find another choice.
They're in an old fucking ship, you know. We can take them.
Maybe they have like plasma coils that are messed up or something,
yeah.
or like, you know,
Sit here and let them flail at us.
maybe they're missing part of their, maybe they're missing part of their breastplates or something.
Obviously. Seriously. Suck it up. Damn straight you do.
I love how Picard handles him.
Okay, now think about this.
This
Use
is
your words.
this is the thing I was saying earlier. Like, how do you, you know, like, is it you like, you know, spiral maybe? I don't know, corkscrew. Do you go clockwise and then? Yeah, she didn't get the three breasts like the original design for Counselor Troy was going to be.
Wait till later.
The scene is hitting me in a totally different way than it did when I was a kid. Kind of a Xena warrior princess kind of Xena and Gabrielle kind of way, if you know what I mean.
What? Where is he?
I was really expecting that to be Pac-Man.
I was busy getting into this.
Yeah.
I haven't boned in like years.
That was under the bleachers in the stadium. Should have worn blue.
Mm-hmm.
These are like completely the opposite roles that Worf and anybody would take at any point in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Like Worf would be like, "Kill them," and everybody would be like, "No, down, boy."
You know what? People don't behave the same way when they're around different people.
Oh, definitely true.
So I can see Worf acting like this so he could be,
The antagonist.
I stopped reading Ayn Rand years ago.
By not going along with her kill them all decision.
Yeah.
Okay.
just because she leaves doesn't mean she doesn't want you to chase her. Commercial break.
Whee.
We're back.
Let's see. What does she break? I can't remember.
The table.
Oh,
the
yeah,
glass
the table.
table.
That's right, the table. Yeah.
Pretty sure they only bought glass tables in the quarters when they wanted somebody to break them. Didn't Riker fall his face through one?
Uh-huh. I sensed anger. God damn it.
It must be your Betazoid
Yeah.
empathic abilities. Chocolate. No.
You silly goose. Gooba. Shikar Desert Survival Vulcan.
I really want to go back and read the rest of those.
Yeah.
Like a weapon already?
This is the one where Worf almost, lost his shit and killed Riker randomly.
The fuck's he doing on the bridge?
Yeah.
Don't you have somewhere to be?
Come with me to the bathroom. Oh.
Go to the holodeck. Work off some of this frustration.
Why did I hire him?
Can I propose some theory?
Sure.
That Counselor Troy went to talk to Picard and set it up so that they would meet in the holodeck.
That seems logical.
My program's in progress. What?
Something about a racetrack in there. Those are some rubber tire mat shoulder pads, if I've ever seen them.
I really wouldn't want the holodeck to display what I'm playing while I'm in there. I would be very self-conscious.
Yeah. Although, I mean, Steam shows what you play these days, so if you said it,
you can hide it. You know?
I saw you playing Sexy Island Meetup.
That's right. Was it the one from the Orville? Showing your teeth, maybe we could have had a conversation.
Come on, Alexander.
Because I was showing children this last time I played it. Increase the difficulty, butterfly. Ah, they weren't dead.
Not anymore.
Like, Alexander can beat him on level 1. Come on.
Yeah, but he's not even born yet. Yeah,
he's not even conceived yet.
He's still in both of them yet for another 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Oh, the anime slice, nice.
Stop! That doesn't even have an edge.
Still hurt like hell.
Probably.
Yeah, I'll do it. Lock the holodeck door.
Find your X on the floor. Break a wrist. Wait, shit, that was the poison glove. Nice milk chocolate nail polish, too.
How are we going to explain this to Dr. Pulaski?
Gee, the only 2 Klingons on the ship that haven't seen another Klingon in years. I wonder what happened.
Commercial break.
So that's how Klingon sex works. You just squeeze each other's fists and then you're pregnant.
Oh, that's not a nice thing to say afterwards.
Aw. Point taken.
Doesn't she do Q later?
I don't know.
I wasn't.
Worf's like 15 now. You not Chuck.
No, TNG.
Oh, damn! I always get that wrong.
Oh, Solomite.
Honkies. Okay. I want a real wedding. Like my human side.
Ow! 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 Ow!
And pregnant. I mean, I guess not technically yet.
That's what you just said. Swing on G.
So does that mean Worf just lost his virginity?
Maybe.
Quite possibly.
You gonna ask him?
Tweet at Michael Dorn.
All right.
Who's that guy?
Who?
The guy at Tactical.
You know, I was just looking at him. Like, it kind of looks like Hank Azaria.
Yeah.
It's like Lieutenant Spartacus. Agador Spartacus.
Worf, do you remember that thing you did with Tasha?
What Worf did with Tasha?
No.
No, Data.
Data. The oath. That's what he wants.
You didn't give him a chance.
And I'm both. Oh, they did that cool, clever editing thing where they cut to the same thing but later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe if we dress up as Klingons. Wait a second.
Damn it.
Yep, you're too late.
Yeah. Pretty sure they could easily take a 75-year-old Klingon bird of prey.
Well,
Never mind. Oh, it's a D7.
That's not these. It's a Katinga.
Nope.
feels down to 99%. And back to 100.
Should have got there faster.
Commercial break. We're back.
He.
They use that. That's the Klingon from the motion picture. Klingon, not the Klingon, the battle cruiser.
Yeah. Ram them! Oh, God.
You do?
And then they just ram them.
That's what I would expect, yeah.
There's no way they can win. This, advanced Federation ship knows where they are and can outpace them.
Uh-huh, and is like 5 times bigger than any Federation ship they've ever seen. Hidden forward shields.
Oh, it's the dude that played Jethro in the 90s Beverly Hillbillies movie. That's who that is.
Okay. I know I'd seen him somewhere. You're looking at it.
Come on, Jethro.
Fire!
The what now?
What is that in our ears? Can I keep wearing this uniform?
Pretty badass.
Can I have a chair?
No.
Not for 5 years.
The chair?
Don't wear chairs.
Silly woman.
In Starfleet, chairs wear us.
Well, that's what you think.
But it's my only job. Okay, bye.
You'll see, my talents have been wasted.
Beamer, they're upside down.
It's okay, she has like 3 spines or something.
Yeah, probably. Well, 4 now.
Oh, well, there is enough time, judging by earlier.
Yeah, really. It only took like a commercial break. If that. I don't even remember.
I tried to take the awesome oath.
Yeah.
You wouldn't let me.
More than you know.
You'll find out soon.
O'Brien comes in right in the middle of it.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Later. He's just like downing a pint of Guinness. Sorry. because he's Irish. See, that's the joke there.
Yeah.
No,
That's what you think.
It's pretty easy, actually.
Yeah.
No, I did see that, like, in the era of no means no, like, women that play hard to get now, like, there's less successful couples now because,
yeah,
they're playing hard to get, and then the guy takes it at face value because, they can get in horrible trouble
if they don't. Exactly. Yeah. Right.
So now there's lots of people that are finding out that, oh, she was into me, or he actually was into me. Yeah, but don't, like, just say what you mean. Don't fuck around.
That's like the story of my life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
Yep. I've been there a lot. Yep. I don't know. Okay, bye.
Why weren't you into me back in those days?
And then, like, 4 years later, what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, you remember when you told me to do it?
Right?
Remember when I directly asked you out and you said no? That happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's okay. We're old now and we have like professional jobs, so they'll come running back. But
Yeah,
God
that was a nice uplifting way to end that episode.
Yep.
So
this episode's always been kind of like, like subtly depressing,
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and it's like everything that the characters do makes sense for the characters, but it still is just like, the fuck were you thinking? Like every decision they make is like, why?
Mm-hmm.
And the only explanation is, well, that's what Worf would do, Like, yeah, okay, I can see that, but still. Well, another one in the bag. So we got what? 2 more and then Shades of Grey, right?
We have.
I literally closed Hulu and then asked you that. I could have looked.
We got Peak Performance and then Shades of Grey.
Yeah,
so one more. Well,
Peak Performance is, it's not a bad episode.
I don't remember it.
I remember one, like, I remember the episode. So
as soon as I look at it, I'm sure I will.
Have you ever played Stratagema?
Oh God, okay, yeah. All right.
The Wiggly Finger game?
Yeah, I just need to see that guy's face. Yeah.
The guy who has like the kind of face you want to punch.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not a bad episode besides that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thoughts on Emissary?
I mean, it's not a bad episode. It's a nice premise, and it gives a little bit of insight into, Worf, and of course it'll spawn Alexander.
What do you think of
burst forth onto the scene?
That's right, violently and with great prejudice.
Yeah, he'll be 4 years old when we see him in 2 years.
Yeah, Klingon, so I do.
Well, we gotta grow up enough to be in battle,
That's right. Hey, maybe Klingon's hatched, already ready to walk. And may I add, we don't know that they don't hatch from eggs. We've never seen a Klingon birth on Star Trek. They might lay eggs. We don't know this. Just saying.
Hey, we get to see, everybody's favorite Ferengi next episode.
Oh God, which one?
Damon Bractor.
Bractor?
Yeah.
There must be a reason I don't remember his name.
Well,
oh God. Well, it'll be a good time, probably, maybe.
Who's your favorite Ferengi?
Who's my favorite Ferengi? Probably Brunt. Probably Brunt.
Skradrick?
I like Quark.
You like Quark?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I like Brunt just because I like Jeffrey Combs, and I mean,
yeah, he is like the best. I really wish he would have showed up in Picard.
Yeah,
there's still time.
I know, but he should have been in the first season if they were actually Star Trek fans.
He should have been the admiral who delivered the sheer fucking hubris line. Can't you just imagine him just like with the set jaw and the huge eyes, just sheer fucking hubris, and then just lay into him just real subdued, and like, you know, suddenly stand up real quick and like just start pointing and yelling. Man, that scene would
totally could have showed up as another character later, and we wouldn't have cared.
We wouldn't have cared. It would have been totally fine. He could have been Dr. Soong, and that would have been fine.
Man!
Like I was kind of the black sheep of the family because I didn't look like everyone else. But what do you do when you're a second cousin? You know, it could have worked.
Oh, well. Man!
Now I'm sad.
Yeah, instead they did what they did, and we got the Daj and the Vjat Vaj and the Aj Kaj Bagaj and the Manamanaj. Oh. On that note,
we're looking at Funkin' Wagnall's encyclopedias on eBay, apparently.
That's right.
See, the next episode, Picard's crew is going to be Brunt, Wayoon, and the Andorian guy.
Shran,
yeah.
I feel like there was one more that he played in the Next Gen era fairly frequently.
He there was another alien that he played. I think it was an Enterprise.
Maybe. If only there was a way to find out.
Yeah. Jeffrey Combs, IMDb.
So I have like the 1977 set of Funkin' Wagnall's encyclopedias.
Well, we were talking about I don't remember how it came up, but the Draco Funk, we decided that when it's safe to go out in public again, he's going to go to a library because he said he's never opened the Z volume of an encyclopedia. And I told him to go to a library, open one up, and whatever he finds, we'll do a podcast about it. And then I told this. I was talking. Oh, I know what it was. I referenced the Star Trek Next Generation Columbia House videotape collection, and how it was one of those like joining a record club where like the first tape was only like $5, but then every one increased in price for a while until they got to be like $30 each. And so we canceled after like 4 or 5 of them. And and I mentioned that the same thing was true for encyclopedias in the 90s. And that we got most of a Funkin' Wagnall's encyclopedia from the early 90s, but stopped like around T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he was Pink in the Rock episode of Voyager.
Oh, nice. Okay, he was Tyron in Deep Space Nine, Brunt, several Wayoons. He was one of the Prophets. He was Kevin Mulcahy in Far Beyond the Stars. Somebody in the Holosuite. Pink.
He's from Babylon 5 too.
Of course he was. Oh, he was another Ferengi in Enterprise. Awesome. All right. Well.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.